Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Anil Joshi. Welcome you to my series Iconological and Temple Architecture Perspectives. In the contest, we are going to visit to Halebidu. It is in Karnataka state, Hassan district. In particular, we are going to see a temple called Kedareshwara temple. It is a very unique, very beautiful, and let us see why it is unique and it is different from other temples. But it do carry a stamp of Hoysala Empire. They have got many peculiarities. You can rex in this temple also, and some additional features also. Which are these additional features? Let's get going in the detail. Now Kedareshwara temple, also called Kedareshwar or Kedareshwara, both are same, is a Hoysala era temple. That means it is around 12th century. Construction in the historically important towns of Halebidu in the Hassan district. There are a lot of temples here constructed by Hoysalas, and all are unique and all should be seen because there is some difference in each and every temple. It is not the copying of one architecture with which they are done or constructed the other temple. There is uniquity, beautifulness and marvelousness. It is located at a short distance from the famous Kedareshwara temple. Everybody goes there because it is UNESCO site. All foreigners go there. But one must make a point to see this temple also because it is at very close distance. The temple was constructed by Hoysala king Veera Ballava II, that is in between 1173 to 1220. Now Queen Keta Devi and the main deity is Ishwara, that is another name of the Hindu god Shiva. Where is another Shiva temple? Arsikeri. Again it is near Hassan. That is called Ishwara temple. The temple is protected as a monument of national importance by the Archaeology Survey of India. So it is protecting them, it is taking care of them, but of late it was recognized by UNESCO also because it is really a site of World Heritage. Now the temple plan, according to art historian Adam Harley, he was one of the scholars who has experienced and had all of research in the temple architecture. The temple was constructed before 1219 CE, which correspond to our historical details. Inscriptions, we believe in inscriptions. We believe in historical parallel examples. Then these temple styles, all that thing speaks of the era. It is constructed by a soapstone. What is the peculiarity? It is soft to mold, but as the days goes, it starts becoming harder and harder. The usage of soapstone was first popularized by the Western Chalukyas, and as you know, Hoysala Empire was inspired by Western Chalukyas also. They have carried the styles from them also, as well as they have defeated Chola Empire also. So all these specialities or beautifulness or the uniqueness of Chalukyas as well as Cholas are seen in these temples. Now, if we want to know the evolution of temple technology, temple architecture, we must visit Badami, Pattadakkal, because Pattadakkal and Aihole are the stages of the temple construction, right? From the cave cut till the standalone and the carvings. Every evolution of the temple is seen in these three towns, and subsequently the styles were carried to the other temples. All the best part of was accepted by these people and they constructed something better. Now height of the temple, the width of the temple is so proportionate that you may think that certain part of the temple are common. The temple stands on a platform called Jagati. Now Jagati is a uniqueness. In different architectural style, you will find different type of Jagatis. Here it is a very special, very peculiar Jagati. What is the speciality? It is typically 5 to 6 feet in height, which can be reached by the flight of steps. According to historian, this is a Hoysala innovations. Why? Because earlier days we don't see it anywhere. What it is, we are going to see with the help of diagrams, pictures, videos, etc. The Hoysala temple normally do not provide a path for circumambulation, pradakshina path. But mind well, there are temples which has got this. Now, so it is not a must that certain things are there or certain things are not there. Everything depends on which temple you are seeing, which era it was constructed, and it is inspired by that era's construction and architecture. However, the platform provides a convenience in addition to the onlookers. That means you can take a circumambulatory path on the platform, that is Jagati, so also you can observe the beauties of the curvature and temples. So both things can be achieved, and you can give a good view of the reliefs and sculptures. The outlay of the main shrine, Vimana, is a star-shaped that gives you different styles of temple, that is satellite, with two similar shrines that have perforated windows. Now, Jali is an invention of Chalukyas. I repeat it again, it is a Chalukyan's invention and not it is the technology from outside. So they introduced it, and you will see in their temples all these things much before somebody else has constructed it somewhere else. Now, according to the art historians, star-shaped, that is staggered square or the square in the square plan, is a unique among its Hoysala construction coatings and wall construction that gives a good ventilation. Also, multiple projection recesses in the outer wall gives a beauty, strength, and a place for carvings. In this projection, the Hoysala architecture created repeatedly decorated sculptures and reliefs called architectural articulations. Now, it provides articulation. See, it is very important. Structurally, it's add because it gives into articulation. It adds into stability. So, how a Dravidian style went into this Hoysala style. Here you can typically see it, but still, Cholas could construct a gigantic construction with the help of Dravidian style. Since the temple has three shrines, it qualifies as a Trikuta, the three shrines, a three-shrine structure. The outer Trikuta, only the central shrine was a tower, while the lateral shrines are virtually hidden. So unless you see it carefully, only you can see otherwise one shrine, that is outer shrine. Behind the thick outer wall and appears to be a part of the wall itself. But see carefully. I will be providing you the photographs of the ground level, but there are aerographic photographs available. Routinely, this type of photography is not allowed. Despite being a Shiva temple, it is well known for friezes and panel reliefs and bare depiction from both Shiva as well as Vishnu, that is Shaivism and Vishnuism. It's a compromise made so that people of both the followers, Shaivites or the Vaishnavites, can worship in the same temple. The three sanctums are connected to a staggered square central hall, that is Mahamandapa, by an individual vestibule called as Sukanasi. Sukanasi is another peculiarity which started from Pattarkal. A pouch connects the central hall to the platform. The base of the temple wall, that is Adhisthana, around the common wall and the two lateral shrines consist the mouldings. Each of it is treated with the phrases in relief that depicts animal episodes from the Hindu Puranas, the images of deities worshipped, and they are missing in the temple. So all deities cannot be kept in a temple, or they cannot have a single temple. So what they have done here, certain deities are here. Certain temples has got a small shrines also, that you will see in most of the temples after 10th century. Now the image of the deity worship is missing in all these three sanctums, and is superstructure over the three shrines are lost. Some masterpiece of sculpture worthy of mentioning are the dancing Bhairava, that is a form of Shiva. Usually it is called Nataraja. Nataraja is dancing Shiva, but here it is in a form of Bhairava. It's one other peculiarity. Then Gandharvas, the god Krishna lifting mountains. That another you can see here. Then God Vishnu as a Raja and a huntress. So all these things you can see there. That's why it is called Trikutas. Let's watch a video on all these things. In video we get a gross idea, and in the close-up pictures you can freeze it and get a proper idea of it.
And this is also a replica of the main temple. See Shiva and Parvati, bottom numbers of elephant, all are different, no matchable. But here we have shown horses in the second panel. Third, fifth we have some scroll designs, and fourth the emblem of the Hoysala kingdom is the lion. And this is from stories of Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita. The animal here is Makara Shardula, which is a combination of 6th animals and a bird part, which represent a real soldier as well as a real policeman. And what's that? You can see this is Brahma with the beard. Brahma with the beard. Some statues without beard, some statues with the beard. Where according to the history, there is no Brahma temple in the world except at Pushkar and Rajasthan. And this lady called Chamara Dharini, holding a flying bearer. Look at the left hand holding a mace. It looks like a mace, which was the prosperity. Shiva and Parvati sitting in their vehicle Nandi. Look at the face of the Nandi. It looks like a little bit furious on the face, because of at the same time the leg is bent too. Because we believe that it may be a more pressure, because they are riding with the double, two on the and a single vehicle. That may be the reason a sculptor made an angry mood of the Nandi. And this is Shiva Tandav, Shiva dancing. And this is the third incarnation called Varaha.
Yes. Kedareshwara Mandir, no?
Kedareshwara Mandir.
Right.
Means dedicated to Shiva. Kedareshwara dedicated to Shiva. And this Vishnu sleeping on that head of that 7 cobras. This is called Ananta Sign. One, there is a temple near Mysore, is called Sri Rangatama. This is Sriganath, where you can see Vishnu sleeping at the head of that 7 cobras. 7 heads in fact. Since towards the eastern part, you can see some ventilation, because a sculptor wanted to know to get some light and for air inside, they put some the ventilation towards to the eastern parts. Come inside, sir. ಕೇಳ್ತವ್ರೆ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಹಾಕೋಬಾರ್ದು ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಪೂಜೆ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಲೋ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪೂಜೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ look at the work they have been done, sir. This is I would like to appreciate the work of the sculptors in those days. There were many sculptors in those days, but out of them all, the two are the most important. Is Amara Shilpi Jaganacharya and Dankanacharya. Amara Shilpi Jaganacharya was the father and Dankanacharya was his son. Apart from these two, there were more like Maba, Maribalaki, Uchana, Kedaroja, Mallaroja, Kalidasi, Dasoja, Chavana. They took more than 100 sculptors, and according to the history, they have used 20,000 of laborers in those days, about 900 years ago. And again, you can see that Savan is in a gallery. It looks again a gallery to sit someone. The pillars of this temple is very famous. Pillars of this temple very famous. lathe turned pillars. And as I said earlier, see the statues are missing. It is said that there was a statue of different gods and goddesses long ago, but because of no protection, no security, some of them took away by the British or by the invaders or maybe the local vandalism. And this is the lingam. Come inside, sir.
That is the reason why they are not allowing shoes.
See,
Yes, correct.
because of this,
It's worship.
not an active temple.
But people are worshipping.
Yeah, people even today are believed. So I try to make a worship here because there is a lingam.
Yes.
This is a lingam. The name of the lingam is called Kedareshwara.
Kedar.
Get inside, sir. Kedareshwara is name of Shiva.
Again, excellently decorated. Very typical of Belur and Halebidu. The pillars are very, very, very special. In a way they are carved, in a way they are turned. It's difficult to believe that without machine, how they would have done it. It's just difficult to make. Today also, look at the polish they have. It's a Kedareshwara temple.
The grandson of Vishnuvardhana, name called Veera Ballala, and his wife Abhinavi Ketala Devi during 1219 C. It is called Kedareshwar, means dedicated to Shiva. But this is not an active, it is a dead monument. It's an inactive. There is no worship conducted over here. But the architecture, construction, and above the platform, and the stories of Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita, and the numbers of gods, goddesses, birds, animals, dancing girls.
Looking at it, you'll get it is a Hoysala temple. Look at the Jagati, it is raised platform, star shaped. Now temple also has got multiple corners. It is Trikuta. Now only you can see one shrine, as I told you. Then you can see Hindu deities also. Then the wall consists of animals, then scenes from the Puranas, then different deities also. You can see here. Then one of the animal is a combination of makara, that is the crocodile, and elephant. Here you are seeing a war scene. So all these things are depicted in a stone. So how well they are preserved. They are beautiful. Then the molding phrases on the outer wall decorated in the Kedareshwara temple at Halebidu. You can see the beauty. That's why in video you can get the rough idea. But when you see each and every picture, you can freeze it and start appreciating the beauties. And that is the best way. See here, what a beautiful, how nicely they are carved. That is one of the speciality of Hoysala, that their carvings was just marvelous. Then profile of the square mandapa and satellite shrines of the Kedareshwara temple at the Halebidu. These are different walls. Now we are inside. What is the speciality of Hoysala temple is the lathe turned pillars supported by a bay ceiling in the Kedareshwara temple. Here we are shown, but look at the polish. You can see your own statue, you can see your own image, you can see the light getting reflected, and all these things beautifully seen with a circular lathe turn. Why we call lathe turn? That time there was no lathe, but still how they have managed it. Look at the square, how it has become into round, how it is gone to the square, how the polishing is done, and you see other pillars also, how nicely they are vertically carved. And in this there is one thing, any one mistake is end of that entire architecture. See here the black polish. Now one of the temple I will remind you is Hazari Rama temple of the Hampi, where the black granite is brought from somewhere else, but it is so well polished that it gives light inside the dark. Here what we have to appreciate is the small devashtakas, that is the small shrines. In that there are small deities are there, because we cannot keep all deities in a major shrine. So here you are seeing them, devashtakas, lathe turned pillar. Now see the beauty of the pillar. You can keep on observing. Look at the ornations maybe in the mandapa of Kedareshwara temple, Halebidu. This is from the front side. See the symmetry in which they have made the pillars. And I told you, while entire pillar is made, you cannot make a single mistake. Your single mistake will end the entire work of the previous workers, your work and the future beauty. Look at this. How beautifully it is. See, still close up for your convenience, your seeing and your appreciations. Look at ceiling also, that was shown in videos also. They don't leave any stone unturned unless they carve it and they fix it. What a beautiful, what a logic behind, and what a great work they have done. And just think, it is 12th century, so almost 900-year-olds. Still they are so beautiful, so nice, so well maintained. Now with that, we are coming to the end of this lecture. I hope I have added knowledge. In case if you feel I have added knowledge, give us a like. And if you want to hear more such lectures, if you want to see more such beautiful temples which increases Indian art and heritage, subscribe us and do visit our website also. Thank you, goodbye and take care. See you again in next video. Goodbye, good luck. This is Dr. Joshi, logging off.